Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning Unit 11. Its title is Scientists. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. Yes, my dear students, today we are going to start reading and understanding of the text. And before this, in your Unit 6, you have learned how to interact with the text. So this skill is going to help us to learn how to locate some specific factual information in the text. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Ikhlas, verse 1 till 4, say, He is Allah, the One. Allah, the self-sufficient, He begets not, nor He begotten, and no one is equivalent with Him. Yes, my dear students, but what this beautiful verse, this beautiful surah tells us. This is a small introduction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? You have learned surah class, you know how to recite it. Very good. So, beta, this surah tells us Allah is one. There is only one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we worship only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is self-sufficient, He begets not and nor begotten. So these are all the information about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is absolutely true. So such type of information which is true, we call it fact, right? So beta, all of you should recite Surah Ikhlas daily. It's such a beautiful surah, right? Now let's start our today's discussion, and we are going to talk about factual information. For that, we should know what are facts. Facts are statements that are true. Okay, all the true statements, we call it, it's a fact, and it includes dates and names. For example, if I say the Independence Day of Pakistan is 14th August 1947, I'm telling you the date on which Pakistan came into being. So it's a factual information. Number one, it's true, and it's ever true, right? And the second thing, the name of our country is Pakistan. It is also a factual information. So this is how, beta, from text we find out factual information. We'll practice it today, inshallah. Let's start reading of this unit. And before that, you tell me, can you guess the name of the lesson by looking at the picture? Now look at the picture, who these people are, where are they sitting? Can you guess what is the name of this unit? So pause the video, answer this question to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my students, it was an easy question for you because we know the name of this unit is Scientists. You see, people are sitting in a science lab. So this is how we read a picture. We have practicing. So we are going to talk about scientists today. All of you open your book on page number 91. I'm going to read this lesson for you. Listen carefully because after me, you have to read it. Okay. So from this point, I'm going to start reading. Scientists are curious people. And what does curious mean? Eager to know or learn something. Means they want to learn a lot. What is this? How is this? Why it's like that? So scientists are curious people. They like to discover. And what does discover mean? Find unexpectedly or during a search. Means they find out things during search. That is known as how to discover. So they like to discover and invent. And what does invent mean? Create something that has not existed before. Okay. To make something new is known as invent. So they discover and invent things. They ask so many questions and solve problems. Some scientists use microscopes. And what is microscope, beta? It is an instrument that makes an enlarged image of a small object. So basically, a small object, you can see it as a bigger one when you see it through microscope. Okay, I'll show you microscope just a minute. Some scientists use microscopes and work in science lab. So this is how a microscope looks like, and this is how it works. So you place a small thing here, and through all this machinery, you see it's an instrument. There are lenses. So when you see it, this small things becomes a bigger one, and you find out what is this. Okay, so this is an instrument which scientists use in labs. Okay, so what type of people are scientists? Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher, and quickly come back. Yes, scientists are curious people. Good. They do experiments. And what does experiment mean? A scientific procedure. Okay, means they do different type of things, experiments in the science lab, right? So this is all about today's reading. I'm stopping it here. Rest of the text we'll read tomorrow. Now it's your turn. Pause the video, read the text, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with reading? Good job. Now it's time for activity. As I told you about the factual information, so we are going to practice it. Teacher will divide class into teams, and students will locate factual information in groups. Teacher, I suggest page number 16. Make the students to open their books on page number 16, and because this text has a lot of factual information, so make them to find out. They can underline or circle the factual information, and we'll discuss with you. So this is how we're going to find out. You see, the name of my country is Pakistan. The first statement is factual information. This is how students will practice to locate factual information on page number 16. So pause the video, enjoy the activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now you see how in the text we find out the fact, because all the information is not factual information. Some of the text is factual information, so we just circle or and underline it. Okay, all right. So it's time for the comprehension. The text we just read, these are the questions. You will tell these answers to your teacher orally. So pause the video, answer these questions, and quickly come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Now I'm giving you homework. You will discuss with your parents 2 facts about you. Okay, let's find out what facts you discuss with you. And tomorrow you will share these facts in your class. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned today, we learned how to locate specific factual information in the text, and we achieved our SLO to locate some specific factual information. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll continue and complete the reading of this unit. Till that time, take care. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.